So we're here once again with Tori Campbell after today's narrow home win against London Road in the league. Pleased with that?
Yeah, I think so. No, I'm really pleased. We knew today was going to be tough based on last week, having played them last week, and knowing that at full time it was 2-2 last week. So we knew going into today was going to be a tough one. We knew that they'd come out, they'd want potentially a bit of revenge, obviously after last week. But we were confident in how we set up, confident in how we were going to play, and we knew that obviously if we could stay disciplined, that would potentially come away with the win, which we did in the end. So happy with that.
Kylie Manxlow with the only goal of the first half. She doesn't do tap-ins, does she?
No, she doesn't. And actually, again, she doesn't score every single week. However, when she does score, they're big goals in big games.
Yeah.
And you could argue that potentially 3 of her goals could be, goal of the season so far. But for her to pop up on the edge of the 18-yard box and rifle it into the top corner on a game like today, that's all I can ask for, really. She did really, really well.
And of course she started that move for the first goal, ended up finishing it off, created the second crucial goal as well, the own goal that London Road, bless them, scoring for us.
Yeah.
But on the flip side of that, for London Road, they hung in till the end there, didn't they, and got that goal right at the end. And as you said earlier, squeaky bum time it really was, wasn't it?
It really was squeaky bum time, and I thought it was a bit of deja vu based on last week, in terms of they took us to, we were 2-1 up last week, and 96th minute score to make it 2-2 obviously. So bit of deja vu going on, but we were disciplined, we held tight, we stood our ground, and we managed to thankfully see this one through to come away with the 3 points in what is at the minute a really tight league. So happy with that.
It is a very tight league, and as we said at the top of the show, it's very close there, and with that win today, the Stones are now in second place, irrespective of Sevenoaks' result. We're above London Road on goal difference. Just what does that mean to you and your squad of players for the season we've had so far? Is that some fair reflection, you feel?
Yeah, coming into this position back in May, I would have just been happy to have finished the season with more points than what they finished last season, and to finish potentially higher in the league. Obviously you want to go for promotion, of course, but at the same time you've got to be realistic with where we've started. So, but to be coming to the end of the season sat second in a really tough league, into 2 cups, 1 semi-final, I'm so grateful for the work rate that the girls have put in, and the work that goes on behind the scenes from obviously my coaches and that. I couldn't be any prouder. But I think we're not going to sit complacent. We've got a very tough end of the season coming up with a few games left, and everyone's going for the title, and there's only a few points between everyone, I think, at the minute. So it'll be a good finish, but we'll finish strong, I reckon. So.
It will be, we hope so. A couple of players you'd hope would be involved in that run-in, Ascot and Rousel, they were both missing today. Is there any more you can tell us about them? Were those precautionary, hopefully, or?
Yeah, so going back to what I just said, obviously tough end coming up to the season. We want to make sure that everyone's fit and ready. Tilly, she was more of a precaution with a slight injury, but she'll be back in training and she'll be fit, ready to go. And Amy, one of our key players in how we play and set up. So for us, it's just making sure that she's fit and ready to come back.
Pettswood next weekend in the plate. Should be another tough test for the Stones.
Yeah, if I'm honest, I don't know a lot about Pettswood. What I have seen is their results against some big teams in our league. They are obviously the league below, but as we know, that doesn't mean anything, especially with how the teams are at the minute, coming out really strong. So, Pettswood will do our normal, set up how we normally do. We'll go out strong, and we'll set up strong. But I think if you were to look at their results against the likes of Sevenoaks, who are currently sat top of the table, I believe Pettswood knocked Sevenoaks out. So that is a statement, and they're coming into this game with that behind them. That's something we haven't done. Obviously we weren't able to take points off Sevenoaks, so for them to get as far as they did and to knock them out the cup, I think credit to them, and we'll come out respectfully and hopefully come away with the win at the end of it.
Quick word on the fans again. Absolutely ruddy freezing out here this afternoon.
It's not getting any warmer.
It's not, is it? One day it might do. But quick word on the fans, please, Tori.
Yeah, just as always, thank you so much for coming out. It is cold. I think the pitch was still frozen at about 3 o'clock this afternoon. So to drag everyone out. I think there were lots of kids here today as well. The girls love it, we really enjoy it, and you really do cheer us on to see it through and make sure that we get the 3 points for everyone. So just a massive thank you, and hopefully we'll see you next week.
Well, thanks for your time as ever, Tori, and we look forward to chatting with you post-match again next weekend.
Perfect, thank you.
Cheers.